two friends. My name is Constance, and this is Cruelty-Free Musings. Welcome to a Project Pan announcement. So, next year is 2020, and there is a Project Pan idea started by Panningandstuff, which I saw from Rachael Stephanie, who I have been watching for a while, and I enjoy her content. I feel like I'm better in frame now because I'm professional. Okay, so the concept of this 2020 Project Pan, started by Panningandstuff, is that you take 10 things out of your collection that you've never used, and you use them for the year of 2020. So the year-long Project Pans that I have done, I was going to say in the past, but actually this year, the Project Pans that I have done this year, singular, the Project Pan, is a rolling Project Pan. This is not one you just pick 10 items at the beginning of the year of 2020, and then at the end of 2020 you summarize your progress, and how you did is how you did. And the reason that it's not rolling is that you're picking 10 brand new products. So, for some reason that appealed to me. Look, I don't have an explanation for why I am deciding to do this, but here we are. I am deciding to participate in this. Pick 10 brand new items that you have never used, and then commit to using them for a year and see how you feel and see what damage you can actually do over the course of an entire year. Alright, so here we are. Let us get into the things. Alright, so the first item that I'm going to show you in my box, this is in no particular order. I have kind of a random assortment of things. I basically looked at my collection and was like, what haven't I used? So here we are. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. You can see it's in its box. I purchased it not while it was on sale, but when mascaras were 5x points on Ulta. So I was like, that seems like a great moment to grab a favorite mascara. This, I know from experience, lasts about 4 months, so there's no issue with this. I will just be using this mascara until it starts flaking. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer in Very Black. Yes, Very Black. So I will use that until it starts flaking, and then I will roll in this mascara, and I will definitely use this up by the end of the year because it only lasts for 4 months for me. But still, that's a really long time for a mascara to last. Most mascaras last a day to a month. So, thoroughly worth $24 for me. When you consider that most $8 mascaras only last 1 month, a $24 mascara that lasts 4 months is $6 per month versus $8 per month. It's a good value. Alright. Let's carry on with the eye things. This was one of my 21 Days of Beauty Ulta purchases. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Loaded. I may have swatched this at one point. I have not used it on my eyes. It doesn't even look like I've swatched it. None of these are in the box because I open things immediately. It's part of the joy of receiving things, in my opinion, is to take them out of the box immediately. And this is true whether it's a present or it's or whether it's something that I ordered for myself in the mail. So this is the color Loaded. It is a dark hunter green, and I bought it because I thought that it would be a really good thing for me to pair with eye looks that I typically enjoy making, and then I haven't used it in, when did I buy this? October, September? I haven't used this in the 4 months that I've had it, 3 to 4 months. So this seems like a good thing to go into a brand new project as well. It's a matte eyeliner, so it'll be good for tight lining and all of that. All right, moving on. This is my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which I also purchased in the 21 Days of Beauty. I intended not to open this, so I don't feel bad about not opening this because I know from my previous no filter concealer experiences that this concealer goes bad. I wouldn't say quickly, but like it dies in a shorter period of time than it takes most concealers to go bad. It oxidizes, it changes color, it loses coverage. So I have not opened this, and I think it takes about 3 months of dedicated use to use up a concealer. So this is another one that will definitely be used up. Oh, the eyeliner, I don't have a specific goal, but I will track it on a piece of paper just so that we can see what kind of progress that I make over the course of the year. And I will have that, I'll do that piece of paper marking after this video, and I will have my starting point marked for the first update whenever that goes out. All right, I guess this will be complexion also. Okay, so this is the Becca Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. This has been low-key on my wish list for a really long time, and then it stopped being stocked in Ulta and Sephora, and it went on sale on Amazon. So I picked this up. This is a full-size Becca blush for $19. I bought this in November, and I have technically used it once. So this is a little bit of creative license. Rachael Stephanie also did a little bit of this, you know, creative license, and Rebecca of Panningandstuff also introduced at least one item that she has used once. So, as I said, I just went through my collection and pulled out all of the things that I hadn't used. So, this is a blush that I've used once. I've swatched it once. Why am I putting a blush into a project pan when I have completely failed to pan one for the entirety of 2019 that was also basically new? Who knows? Glutton for punishment. The goal is to see pan. Who knows if that will happen? It may. It may not. We will discover it together. But in the meantime, this is a gorgeous nudie blush on me, and it is exactly what I wanted out of a blush named Wild Honey. We'll pick that up later. All right. This is a ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed. I did not order this. This came as a freebie in my most recent ColourPop order because they weren't super speedy about getting it shipped. I didn't really notice that it was slower than usual, but hey, free little pot of glitter. I have swatched this once. It just comes in a pot. It doesn't come in, ow, one of my lipsticks escaped and hit my toe. So this didn't come to me in a box. It came in a little bag, and I have swatched it one time, but it is really pretty. I don't know if you can see, but there are legit holographic little glitters in there. So I am looking forward to using this. I may use it as an eye thing. I may use it as a face thing. We will see how it ends up shaking out. All right, let's do lips, and then let's do the big one. Okay, so we have gone through half of the products at this point. All right. You may remember in one of my budget updates that I mentioned that I purchased some Anastasia Beverly Hills minis. Well, 2 of them I have not used. And they are minis. So I figured this would be a great opportunity to try and use up some nude matte lipsticks. So this one is coconut, and this one you can see is absolutely untouched. Its reading is pretty red on my phone camera. It's actually quite brown, and it is the set that I got was half glitter infused matte and half regular matte. This is a matte, and so is this one. This is Orange Blossom, and this is matte, and I believe that I have swatched this one time. It may look a little bit used to you. I have swatched it. I have not worn it on the lips, and this is showing up as real orange. To me, it looks like a nudie brown. Again, a basically untouched mini lipstick that I figured would be a great thing to target, some basic nude lipstick colors that I can just keep at my desk at work and put on and then top with a gloss. So, because I tend not to put on a lip before I leave for work. Anyway, speaking of glosses, this is the Persona Pink Gloss. This is 6 mils. And I have technically worn this on my lips one time. I got the package and I opened it in the evening, and I put this one on my lips and I wore it for a couple of hours. I know that I like the formula because I got the duo, the pink and coral, and I have worn the coral all day and I love it. It's gorgeous and glossy, and it stays super glossy all day. It's a really nice lip gloss, and it smells delicious. Let us struggle in getting this out of my little box. Okay. This is the Nubian 2. From Juvia's Place. I purchased this at the same time that I purchased the Persona lip glosses. Again, I have not used this. This one I have legit not used. I have not swatched it. This one does not have a goal associated with it. It's like the eyeliner. I intend to use it. I intend for this to be a palette of like a consistent use palette throughout the year, but I don't have a definite goal of like hitting pan on any shades. It's just, this was the first thing that I thought of when I saw the video with the concept, use makeup that you've never used before. I was like, oh, I have a palette that I've never used because I bought it less than a month ago. But still, like I have kind of a bad habit of acquiring eyeshadow and then not using it for a long-ish time. So I figured that this Project Pan, this I think the hashtag is newdecadepp. I will confirm before moving on with this. I figured that this Project Pan of use brand new items would be a good opportunity to make sure that this yummy but also really like basic and neutral in a good way, like, you know, I can throw this on the lid and this in the inner corner, or this on the lid and this on the inner corner. Like, there are just so many yummy combinations, whether I want to go for a more structured matte heavy look or a more basic neutral shimmer upon shimmer look, that this would be a good basic palette to use throughout the year. And we will see if this turns out to be the case, if I get tired of it. But in the meantime, it's just going to live here in my little makeup structure. I have a spot here where I've been keeping an eyeshadow palette. So this is just going to live up on my desk, and then I will pull out other eyeshadow palettes to pair with it when I feel like it, and we will see how this looks at the end of the year. Slightly terrified by this one. I've never done a full-on pan that palette. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes with my 3 lip products and an entire eyeshadow palette. You guys, I miscounted. So it turns out that I only have 9 things in my entire makeup collection that I haven't opened. I mean, technically there's one more backup mascara, but I feel like that would be cheating. Like, that's 2 absolute gimmies. These will dry out in 6 months or less. So instead we're going to go outside of makeup, and we're going to bring in this is basically a mousse. All right, so this is the Kenra Platinum Boosting Spray Boosting Spray Foam Volumizing Styling Spray, number 17. I have used this one time. This will be a challenge for me because this is a put in wet hair and then put in damp hair and then blow dry your hair sort of product. So I did that today. I used this and I blow dried my hair this morning because I was like, I want to wash it. Let's use this thing that I haven't used before. Use this for the first time. And I like the effect. I did some extra stuff after just putting this in and blow drying my hair. You know, my hair doesn't normally curl. It waves gently if I force it to. So, this will be a challenge. I may weigh this to try and track my progress. I don't anticipate that I will necessarily use this up by the end of the year, but hopefully it will go from very full to not very full. And we'll see if I still like it after a little bit of consistent use. And how I feel about blow drying my hair in the morning in general. It did do a good job of protecting my hair from the heat. It did not look super frizzy. So that's good. We will see how I go with this. And I will record the weight of it, and that will be in the first update video. Alright, back to normal programming. Alright. I hope you enjoyed, or learned something, or both. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to whatever you feel like, and goodbye for now.